All right, guys. We have some interesting news. This is something I've been wanting to cover for a couple of days, but I keep forgetting. But here it is. Twitch has come out with a big update about 3 days ago. We're giving more viewers control over their Twitch experience. So let's read this post. Today, we're rolling out new features that'll give you more control over your experience on Twitch. These updates will allow you to customize what appears when you're looking for something to watch or searching for new content. I've seen people very happy about this, and I've seen very people really pissed about this. So let's see what happens. We believe that Twitch should be a welcoming place for everyone and recognize that content enjoyed by some may not be a good fit for others. Earlier this year, we previewed some updates that would allow you to customize your Twitch experience, including content filtering and blurring options. We did cover this a little bit. I never really made a YouTube video at that point because I didn't do YouTube at that point. But this is now available. So now, let me see if I can demonstrate. I'm going to do this on the other screen just in case it doesn't work. But let's see how this works. So let's go to Twitch TV. And how exactly do I do? I think it's the browse page, right? Yeah, let's go to the browse page. Let's go to like IRL. Let's go to just chatting. And how do I turn content filtering on? I want to like actually do this. Where is the option? Okay, let's continue reading this and let's see where this is. Okay, last year we launched the content classification labels. Remember when I talked about this? Is in D's nuts? Okay, yeah, that's helpful. No. So basically, Mithra, what this is that anytime people are labeled under the content classification labels, like they're playing mature game or it's sexual content or whatever, those things can be blurred. And you can choose which ones are blurred and even select, like if you don't care about like violence in your games, but you care about sexual labels or something like that, then you can do that, which is really good. Like this, having more choice is only a good thing. This is actually a W change from Twitch. If you don't want to see streamers from a CCL category, you can filter that content out of your Twitch experience by visiting the new content display preferences section located in your profile settings. Okay, let me find this. Profile settings. Or is this content tuning? Oh, no, that's to like choose which games I like. Content preferences. Okay. Okay, so here's the menu. This is the menu on my side. So, for example, if I say sexual themes, and then let's go to the hot tubs channel thingy. We're going to try this. Yeah, can you prioritize sex and violence? I think so, yeah. All you got to do is watch a whole bunch, and then you can find out. Okay, where's the hot tub section? I'm doing it on this side, just in case. Wait. Oh, this is interesting. You know what this did, guys? In literally less than 24 hours, this killed the pools, hot tubs, and beaches entire section. No one's in this section anymore. That's why I was confused. There's only 495 viewers in this entire section. This essentially deleted the section. Because people can't take advantage of this anymore, it's just gone. This is crazy. And so what I've done is I've filtered out basically anything that is nudity, right? So guess what? I'm seeing like nothing in here except for like, like this raccoon, which is, like a meme one, and this like puppy one, and so on. This is wild. This actually works, guys. Holy smokes. And I changed the content classification labels. Wow, I am impressed. This thing worked. So yeah, I can actually confirm right here live that these content preferences legitimately work. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm hiding. I unhid the sexual themes, but what I'm doing is I'm doing the section to blur the sexual themes. So basically, like if you still want to like click on Amaranth, but you don't want to see like a whole bunch of ass on your pools and hot tubs channel thingy. Now let's see what the content looks like. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Blurred, 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 blurred. This is actually working. Holy shit. W change from Twitch, guys. Absolutely W change. This is fantastic. This is actually fantastic. This is a really, really good change. And also, like you can see, guys, dude, the hot tubs, pools, and beaches like 3 days ago was having like 500, 600, 700, 1,000 viewers for some of the streams. And this completely killed the section. I have never seen this section so barren and empty. Like, ever. Since they implemented it. This is crazy. This is exactly what I figured would happen. But, like, it's really good to see this happen. Like, good to see, like, this change happen. Because, like, the people who, really feel strongly about this content, they want to do this content, they want to enjoy this content, they want to watch this content, they can. But you have the extra slight barrier of entry, and that makes all the difference. There you go. Actually, big W. Actually, big W. Okay, so they'll not be recommended, and you will not show up as you browse the categories you search for content. Yep, this worked. I can confirm this works. And if you follow a streamer, their content will be exempt from the settings. So this is really good. One thing I was worried about is if people filter out like all mature content, like, mature games, violent games and stuff like that, but they like my content, would I be filtered out because I'm playing Resident Evil that day or something like that? That is not the case. If you're already following a streamer, it will not filter out that content from that one streamer or those multiple streamers that you follow. That is good to know. That is really, really interesting and good to know. Okay, if you're under the age of 18, content labeled with sexual themes, drugs, intoxication, blah, 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 will be filtered out by default. Okay, so if you do like the random barrier to sign in, this is something that did not exist before. This is something that did not exist before. Yeah, exactly. Additionally, content labeled with sexual themes and gambling will be filtered out by default for logged out viewers. So you can't just incognito go to Twitch and see all this shit. So this adds a barrier of entry for completely underage kids who don't even want to sign in. And this was a big problem. I am actually really impressed Twitch thought of this. I did not think Twitch would be prescient enough to think of this. This is very, very impressive. These users can change the settings. So yeah, you can change this if you're logged out, but you will need to log in to see the full set of filtering options. Thumbnail blurring. We recognize that before today, viewers likely encountered preview thumbnails, which was crazy. Oh my God, yeah. This was a major issue. And I said this, when CCL was implemented, like, what, an entire, year ago? The content classifications, I said that this was made for the advertisers. And this is why, because they want their ad revenue to go back up. So what I can tell you guys is that with this change, we might actually be seeing an ad revenue increase for every single streamer on Twitch as well, just as uniform, because all CPMs are uniform. And no one wanted to have, and by no one, I mean like, mainline companies like Coca-Cola or Toyota or Nissan or, all these things with like family-friendly practices and so on, whether you agree with it or not, they didn't want their ads to really be shown so prominently on a site which had no barrier of entries to extremely sexual content. Even if, we don't really care about sexual. I don't give two shits what someone does with their content, as long as like consenting adults and so on and so forth, and TOS friendly and so on. But the problem was advertisers did, and it affected every single ad revenue as well, including Twitch as a whole, which is why we're seeing lower ad revenue. We're seeing deeper cuts. We're seeing like the subscription regional based changes, and we're seeing like a lot of these kind of like a little bit of digging levels of nickeling and diming, essentially. And so we're probably going to see less of that in the future, because Twitch as a whole, as a website, as well as us, will probably make more money from ad CPMs as well. I haven't seen the data. I don't know how that'll change. If I do find out that data, I will share it with you guys. So if you like that data, make sure to give this video a like and a sub, share it with your friends, and let's continue with this entire discussion as well. We'd love to discuss all of these things, all these informations on Twitch as a gaming site, as games in general, and everything between. And we have a lot of fun with lots of laughter in between as well. Okay, how we think about enforcement. Let's see. This will give us a little bit of insight. As always, content that meets our criteria should be labeled appropriately. Labeling content correctly is important, as it allows viewers to make informed decisions about what to watch, and helps advertisers better target their content that they want their ads to appear alongside. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like they are actually funneling ads to different viewers depending on what they watch. Now, this is something that should change CPMs, but I know for a fact that every single user on Twitch, in terms of streamer, they have uniform CPMs. If this exists, why do we not have, dynamic CPMs? Very interesting question I need to look into. Okay, repeated failure to correctly label your stream will lead to a label being applied to your channel that is unremovable. I wonder if this will actually be enforced, because so far I've not heard anyone actually getting away with this. Being forced to have this enforced on them. I have not heard of anyone being like, oh my God, I got labeled as an adults only stream and a mature stream only with only sexual content, because they, go into just chatting and don't put themselves in the right category and don't put the right classification. I know people are trying to do this, but I've not heard of people complaining about getting enforced on this. I don't know though. I don't know. This is like an anecdotal type of deal. But yeah, it's weird that I've not heard about any people complaining about it. We consider the number of factors when determining whether sexual themes should be applied to a channel, including streamer attire, stream title, and off-service links. Really? Do they actually? Because off-service links was like not allowed for a very long time in many different ways. And that, I know, is still not being enforced. People still have direct links to their OnlyFans, and they skirt by the enforcement at all times pretty much now. That is very, very interesting. But we'll see. For more information, there's a help article. Let's see if any of the FAQs are useful. You can submit an appeal like a bans process if you need to. Is content labeled with CCLs recommended on the Twitch homepage? Most CCLs, with the exception of mature rated games, is not displayed on homepage recommendation. Wow. This is new, guys. This is new. Because I remember the days when like Amaranth would be on front page. and amongst others, and so on and so forth. But it looks like they changed this. That is crazy. That is crazy. How do CCLs impact advertisements? As we shared previously, advertisers choose where they'd like their ads to appear, and streamers that stream content labeled with these CCLs may see less advertising revenue on their channels because of selections made by advertisers. So I guess this is confirming a form of dynamic CPMs. All right. Well, looks like that covers it. If you guys like the content, give it a like, give it a sub, share it with your friends. I am actually legitimately impressed with the additions to these issues. I didn't think I would really ever see the day, guys. I honestly did not think I would really ever see the day. Absolutely fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Big W from Twitch. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your take. Do you think this is a good change? Do you think this is a bad change? And why? Please do let me know. We cover lots of news like this for every single aspect of the gaming world. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah.